Welcome, dear friends and subscribers, to the usual cricket report with your host Ram. And today we are talking about the tri-series, which is happening between South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Bangladesh. And yesterday, as you would remember, Zimbabwe actually had Bangladesh on the rack by actually defeating them in two warm-up matches before this 2020 tri-series started today. And today, what Zimbabwe did best was continue that winning form they had. And today, after the two warm-up matches victory against in two 2020 matches yesterday, today they went on to defeat Bangladesh in the first of the tri-series matches here at the Harare Sports Club by 11 runs. Zimbabwe were the ones who batted first, and they made 154 for 6, and Bangladesh had to finish 12 runs short at 143 for 5. So Zimbabwe would be very happy with that effort that they put. Just talking about the match here, Zimbabwe were the ones who batted first, and for Zimbabwe that would be great because they actually beat Bangladesh in the first two matches. So that is something that they would be happy about, that this particular thing happened. And talking about Zimbabwe, well, they made 154 for 6. They were spurred on by a very good 62 of just 35 deliveries with 6 fours and 4 sixes hit by Hamilton Masakadza. As you know, Hamilton Masakadza thrashed a century yesterday in the warm-up match against Bangladesh, and today Masakadza carried that form around and he was very severe. Mushraf Murtaza, his 4 overs cost him 33 runs and 1 wicket. Masakadza went after him. There was a debut for a Zimbabwean player today. His name was Richard Muzange, who actually was a spinner, and he did exceedingly well on his debut. Now, Zimbabwe, as I said, this innings was built around Hamilton Masakadza's knock. He was really in sparkling form. He was run out for 62 of 35 balls with 6 fours and 4 sixes. He also went after the spinners, and as far as Zimbabwe concerned, Busi Sibanda was struggling to get his getting his bearings right here, but he contributed 7. He was the first victim to go today, as Bangladesh provided the breakthrough. It was in the form of Elias Sunny, who took him by having Sibanda stumped by Mushfiqur Rahim. Brendan Taylor, the captain, contributed a good 38 of 41 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. And Matsi Kenyeri made 18 of 16 balls with 3 fours. And in the end, Chigumbra and Creamer getting some useful runs, and Zimbabwe finishing with 154 for 6 on the board. Bowling figures: Mushraf Murtaza, 4 overs cost him 33 runs and a wicket. Abdul Razak was good. He bowled 4 overs for 20. Abul Hassan played today, and Abul Hassan, well, he bowled 4 overs. He was very bit costly there, 2 for 37 to his name, because the main problem with Abul Hassan was he bowling a lot of slower deliveries. The batsman really dispatched to the ropes. Elias Sunny, 4 overs, no made him 1 for 30, was very good. Ziaur Rahman bowled 2 overs 16, and Mahmudullah bowled 2 overs for 15. Well, it is very unfortunate. Zimbabwe has definitely got 2 points, no doubt about it. But it's very unfortunate that this particular tri-series doesn't have an official status from the ICC, which is not good news. But as far as Bangladesh were concerned, they had a good opening start with today Tamim Iqbal and Mohammad Ashraful walking in, one of those experienced people in the Zimbabwe team, and they put up a good partnership. They gave a good base for Zimbabwe, because they put up 61 runs in 10 overs, which was good going considering that they required a run rate of 7.70 runs per over. Tamim Iqbal and Mohammad Ashraful were doing well. They were really dealing with the ballers well, but I also thought that the Zimbabwean bowling was absolutely on the mark. If you look at the bowling figures, Pofu bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 20. Jarvis also bowled well in the initial stage and also came in the death overs when Zimbabwe actually required 19 of the last over, kept them down, bowling on the block hole, not allowing batsmen any liberties. That was very good to see. And Jarvis, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 32. Chigumbra, 1 over, no maiden, none for 11. Muzange on his debut, 1 for 33. Creamer bowled economically, 4 overs for 24. Prospered Sahaba, 3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 18. And also let me tell you, in fact Zimbabwe were definitely missing the services of Ray Price, and you know what Ray Price can do. He's very economical, he'll pick up wickets, he can also bat a bit, and I thought that was a missing link as far as Zimbabwe concerned, but it would give them a lot of heart to get into the groove there, saying that they have actually beaten Bangladesh 3 times now in a consecutive fashion, and Bangladesh really need to work hard now in this tri-series where South Africa is also involved. Bangladesh, well, they finished at 143 for 5. Tamim Iqbal and Mohammad Ashraf giving them a good partnership at the top of the order. 38 from Tamim Iqbal looked good of 35 balls with 3 fours. Ashraful made 22 of 28 balls with 2 fours. And he was stumped by Taylor of the bowling with Sayya. Ziaur Rahman, of whom, as you know, the captain has really spoken highly of. It seems he's a good talent coming in from Bangladesh. And today, he did something of note, 23 of 22 balls, 2 fours and 1 6. Mushfiq Rahim, the captain, failed with just having 5 runs to his credit and actually giving his wicket away to Richard Mushange, the spinner, a Zimbabwean bowler who actually made his debut today. He was gone for 5. Mahmudullah made 14, and the end Nasir Hussain was there. For Nasir Hussain was left with too many to really score off, and as I said, the bowlers on the money, they were not giving any liberties. It was very difficult for the Bangladesh later batsmen. After the opening start was given, one would have expected Bangladesh to go on and win this match, but it was not to be. So credit to the Zimbabwe bowlers for sticking to a good line and length, bowling very well in the death overs, the spinners coming and throttling them, and that was really good to see. Nasir Hussain was not out on 29 of 15 balls with 3 fours, and Mushraf Murtaza was not out on 2. 19 runs for the final over. It was too much for Zimbabwe. Only 12, they could finish with probably 6 or 7 runs, and 143 for 5 was the final score, which made them lose by 12 runs. Hamilton Masakadza, by a mile, took the man of the match for his 62 of 35 balls, 6 fours and 4 sixes, a smashing knock from him. And Masakadza has been looking good. For Zimbabwe, well, they have a lot of things to really take on. As you know, now South Africa is also there in the mix, and you know, South Africa, one would very, very blindly say that South Africa would be favorites, but looking at the way Zimbabwe played, probably they could give a good fight to South Africa. And Bangladesh, well, it was disappointing because I said 2 warm-up matches, 2 20-20 warm-up matches lost, and now losing the key match, the first match of the tri-series 2020 Triangular Series, which was played in Zimbabwe today at the Harare Sports Club. Zimbabwean fans should be absolutely delirious here because they have beaten Bangladesh, and why not? And they did a good job. The batsmen, as you know, Hamilton Masakadza, once he departed at 91, the innings lost its way. It's a 2020 cricket. Brendan Taylor was good, and Bangladesh are the ones who have to really, really work hard, because as you know, South Africa is already there, and South Africa, well, as you know, South Africa, one can very safely say that they would be winning their matches, and one could say that one team is absolutely sure of being in the finals of this 2020 Triangular Series, and that would be South Africa. We can blindly say that, no doubt about that. Well, but Bangladesh Zimbabwe, that was a good match. Other than that, I don't have anything else to share. I reckon that there is something coming up tomorrow. I think it is going to be Sri Lanka and Pakistan. I'm not sure about that, but you can keep an eye, and I'm always there with my Cricket Happening show to bring you all those cricket happenings here. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching. Probably there might have been some noise that you might have been hearing on YouTube. I think it's basically a YouTube problem. It's not getting solved. I wouldn't know really how to work on that, but please bear with me, dear fans, friends and subscribers. Thanks for listening to my Cricket Happening show. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.